So Christmas is in like 8 days, which means that I have 8 days to do all of my Christmas shopping because I've definitely been slacking. So naturally, I would take any free time I have to film a holiday tutorial. This look is perfect for any holiday events you may have coming up, which could be a holiday party, a family gathering, or even a fun winter date. As you can see, my makeup look consists of this rose gold smoky eye and this great vampy wine lip, which is totally in for winter. It can be dressed up or used in a more casual look, which is what I really love about it because it's super versatile but still really pretty. So stay tuned to learn how I put together this classy winter showstopper.
Okay, so to achieve that classic look we're going for, we're going to use a semi-matte finish foundation like the Chanel Pro Lumière Professional Finish one I'm using. And then we're just going to work that in with a damp beauty blender. Okay, so it's time to brighten and conceal. Since I'm using a Pro Finish foundation, I don't need to do too much concealing. So I just apply this on the sides of my nose and then in a dot pattern underneath my eyes. We'll be able to blend up around the eyes so that it brightens a little bit. But it's easier to do something like this with just a little bit of concealer to avoid a cakey finish since we have so much foundation. And then I just blend. To avoid redness under the nose, just apply that right above your lip, over your eyebrows to lift a little bit. I put a little bit on the bridge of my nose and up into a pitchfork, I guess. I don't know what you would call that, onto my forehead. And then I just put an X on my chin and I just spot conceal wherever needed. Like I said, you don't need too much because of the foundation. But this gets all the spots that may be problem areas. And then we just blend it out. Now to tie that all together, I use Amazonian Clay Airbrush Powder by Tarte to get this soft finish. And I just stipple that in first, and then I kind of buff it in with a fluffy brush all over. Moving on to eyes, we're going to put on this primer so that our look will stay on all night, and we're just going to let that set in for now. Just use your ring finger to work that in, and we'll come back to this later. So while we're letting that primer set, we're going to move on to brows, and we're just going to shape our brows how we like it using a spoolie, and I like mine with a little more of an arch. And then I'm going to go in with my Dipbrow by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm going to shape the outside of my brows how I like it. And then I'm going to go in and fill in the rest of the hairs with this angled brush so that we can get a fuller brow for this holiday look. Some people like to set Dipbrow, but I find that it has a more natural finish by just leaving it no powder over it. So you can do it either way, but I like to leave mine after I'm finished, and then I just go back through and comb it with that spoolie again. So no holiday look is complete without bright eyes, so we're going to highlight on our brow bone and then over the arch just to give it a little bit of lift and shape. Make sure that you don't have too much and just kind of blend that out a little bit. And then we are going to just brighten around the corners of our eyes. Okay, so that primer is set, and we are going to take Nooner from the Naked 3 palette and work that into the crease as a nice transition color. To do this, I'm using a fluffy eyeshadow brush by Real Techniques, which is great for building up color. Now for the lids, I'm using this Coastal Scents sampler that I got from Birchbox, and we're going to use this coppery gold color and a shimmery brown, and we're going to work that in by patting it to get maximum pigment with a larger eyeshadow brush. Now I'm taking this really dark brown color, and I'm going to take that fluffy brush again that we used for the crease, and we're just going to work that into the crease over Nooner, and that's just going to give a little bit more definition so you have a little bit of a smoldering look. Taking Blackheart from Naked 3, I'm going to work this into the outer corners of my eyes to give it some definition and a smoky look. that kind of gives that sultry holiday feel that we're going for. It's easier to build up than take off, so start with a little bit and work more in if you need to. The label's totally worn off, but this is my Sephora Precise liquid eyeliner in black. It's a nice matte black, which is what I really like and is perfect, the perfect finish for this look. Since we're kind of going for a classic look. And then we're just gonna build this up along the lash line as big as you please. Although I think for this look it suits it better a little bit thinner. And then we're gonna wing that out into a longer cat eye. For ultimate glamour, we have to curl our lashes, so start at the roots and work the curler up. I usually move it up about 3 times until I get to the tips of the lashes. Okay, it's time to bust out your most voluminous mascara that you have and coat your lashes. Do this with kind of a zigzag motion so that you can avoid clumps, and make sure that you kind of wing out the corners. So I just went ahead and did the other eye, and obviously you're just going to repeat those steps on the other one. No event look is complete without contouring, so to do this, take a matte bronzer, and the easiest way to do this is making a fishy face and doing a triangle in that hollow there. Then lightly work the bronzer into the temples of your forehead and into your jawline to give a little definition and make you look super sculpted. Then I just dust this on my chin and in that little hollow under your pout, and then dust it on the bridge of your nose and a little bit on your hairline. So to avoid major faux pas, take a beauty blender and just kind of stipple that in to make sure that you don't have any harsh lines with your bronzer. Then for a little bit of a warm glow, I take Hoola by Benefit and I just dust that onto the apples of my cheeks just for a little bit of extra definition. Then for a rosy look, I take this warm pink and with a big blush brush, I work that into the apples of my cheeks, and you can do that by smiling, which is what you can see me doing in the video. No holiday look is complete without a pretty glow, so we're going to take a highlighter and we're going to swipe that onto the apples of our cheeks, the chin, the bridge of our nose, and our forehead. To set all this, I use a couple of spritzes of Max Fix Plus. That is a tongue twister. To make sure your makeup stays on all night, take Ben Nye Final Seal or whatever sealer spray you have and spritz that on as well. The moment we've all been waiting for, the main event of this look, is the lips. So we are going to use MAC's Currant lip liner, and we're just going to follow the lip line and around the Cupid's bow. To make sure that lipstick stays on all night, just fill in the rest of your lips with that lip liner. This will keep it from budging and also maximize the pigment of the lipstick itself. Now it's time to take your favorite dark lipstick. I'm trying Bordeaux by Rimmel, and you're just gonna put that on as you normally would put on lipstick. No special tips here. So that is the final look, and now you can go off to your holiday party looking classy and stylish and totally trendy. So if you have tried this look out, please tag us on Instagram at @BWordLifestyle. We'd love to see your final look.